Frankie de
السلام
Jong
عليكم ورحمة
is
الله وبركاته.
another brilliant prospect to come out of the Dutch system. He's someone I see as a real pivot in the team. His position is obviously central and deep in midfield, and he'll be providing the creative and incisive passes.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Now it's Pedro Neto. Balde did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. De Jong. Can he stop it going out? And it's Caicedo. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Trying to get their passing game going here, Jim. Just plotting a route round their opponents.
Yeah, just keep things nice, short, crisp, and let the ball do all the work, and it ought to pay off for them as well.
Fernandes. Lewandowski. De Jong. And he's managed to get free. That is a brilliant interception. Can he spark a counter here? Looking here to chip it through. Garnacho! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
De Jong. Rafinha. Nice physical challenge. He's got to be disappointed with that. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Pedro Garnacho! It's a goal! There is the breakthrough!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Araujo aimed forwards. Pedri shifted upfield.
Lewandowski really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Rafinha. Great defending, strong and determined. He has found the way through.
شوت يا شيخ.
The defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many.
And there's the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Al-Kubasi forwards and with intent. Cucurella concedes a free kick for that. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Araujo proves too strong. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And it's Pedri. Koundé, the message is clear.
خطأ ليه خطأ يا شيخ حرام
Pulled
عليك.
him up for that challenge. There's the shot.
يا
They've
الله.
scored.
ضربة
They have
الفرنسي.
grabbed themselves an equaliser. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Barcelona grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Rafinha. Now this could be a chance.
خطير.
Sanchez deals with that nice and simple.
بالمر.
Palmer spread out to the left.
شوت.
Casado gets across to intercept.
شوت.
Pedro Neto!
يا الله.
A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So when they come for the break with nothing to separate them, the score 1-1. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Cucurella. And it's Kaiser. Chance!
يا الله.
And he thumps it clear. He's shifting through the gears here. Rafinha. James cuts it out. Palmer. João Pedro. Garnacho. And here's Palmer!
اوه يا بالمر. اوه يا
He should have
بالمر.
done
يا
better, and he
الله.
knows it.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
That's really well manoeuvred. Balde. Rafinha. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's João Pedro. Now it's Garnacho. That's rather hopeful.
يا الله.
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Garnacho has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Rafinha. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Garnacho. Tries from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
بالمر. بالمر. يا الله. حط.
That was superb goalkeeping.
Palmer is offering a right smile there.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Shot a goal!
يا الله. جو تشيلسي.
Surely now!
يا الله.
Decent enough try.
João Pedro is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Araujo gently done. Foot it. That looks a foul.
Yeah.
Yep, referee's given it.
تشيلسي.
Decent chance! Pedro Neto. Garnacho being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, this defence.
Takes a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
João Pedro really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Araujo. We expected better, and so did he. Played out to the right. Pedro Neto, and it's lofted through here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Asado. Rafinha.
الحق.
Pedri.
يا الله هذه
That pass has been well intercepted. Balde. Rafinha. Dani Olmo stood his ground strongly.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Rafinha. It'll be a throw-in. Barcelona are making a change now.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Moved on forwards. James makes the interception. Out to the left it goes. Thinks one through. Ter Stegen gets good distance on it. Nicely intercepted. And it's played forward. Barcelona really will have to throw everything at this now. He is through here. And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's a mighty effort! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, I can tell you that the aluminium is still shaking after that. We're talking fractions. That was a great try.
Now it's Schwelpet. He's gone for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Pedro lets off. Big chance!
حرام عليك ضيعها.
That's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And that will be the final act. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage.
طب هنا بلاقي
So
شباب
from us
السلام
both,
عليكم
a
والاشتراك
very good
والسلام.
evening.